I've been through the desert with a horse with no name. Felt good to get out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Hey folks, it's Mr. Will with Loog Nation, where future guitars start, and today we're working on the first guitar lesson. I think every guitar player gets A Horse with No Name by America. A great band, so many good hits. This one shows up as a must-learn guitar lesson because it is so easy. There are 2 chords throughout the whole song. The strumming is the same throughout the whole song. All it is you have to remember the lyrics and learn the song, and I'll tell you what, most of the time, most people don't know the lyrics to this song. They do know this chorus that I just played, and it's really about the workout of getting used to strumming and changing chords. That's why I use it as a teacher, so let's get into it today. We're going to go through the 2 chords that we have to learn, the strumming options. I'll go from very easy to more complicated. We're going to do a lot of counting today and a lot of new counting. So stick with me. I've got some tips for you later in this video as to how to make this song interesting. But overall, let's treat today as a workout for changing chords and working on our strumming. Cool? So the 2 chords that we're going to play in this song are an E minor. That's incredibly easy. We're not pressing on any frets. Tuning G, B, E on our strings. And then we have a D6-9. It's a complicated chord. Very easy to play on the Loog because we're just going to press the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. This very much mimics the kind of haunting sound that a full 6-string guitar plays. So this is very easy changing. It's really about getting down the timing of moving from no frets to pressing down on the 3rd string 2nd fret. Okay, there are your chords. Now, let's talk about some strumming options we can have for this song. So we need to count to 4 twice. We need to count to 4 twice. We're going to count to 4 for the E minor. And then we're going to count 4 to the next chord. I'm just going to call this a D6, just to make sense today. Our D6. And then we're going to go back to E minor. And there you have it. That's the whole song. E minor, D6, 4 counts each. Let's get into some more strumming, shall we? Okay. So now that we know we have 4 beats for each chord, let's establish a more complicated strum, just a notch up from what we just played. So quarter notes is incredibly accepted, right? We could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes tip number 1. When playing this song, I want to focus on strumming this 3rd string harder than the other strings. I don't want to come through the strings and really make these top 2 strings, the E and B string, ring out and rattle. I really want to focus my effort on that 3rd string. So I'm not trying to strum through. I'm just trying to kind of hit that 3rd string. And of course, by nature of gravity, I will strum through the other 2 strings. That's your tip number 1 for today. Stay tuned for more. Let's talk about a very even strum that we can use throughout this song. We're going to play a down strum and then a down up twice. So that would be 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Yeah. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, that would be a really acceptable strumming pattern for this song. It would sound very similar to what you hear in the original recording. We'll get to the more complicated strum in just a second. I want to take this up just a notch. So instead of playing straight eighth notes, I want to swing these eighth notes. Whoa, what? Yeah, swing. I want to swing the eighth notes. So what I want to create is a long, short kind of feel. I've done this before in other videos. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it with somebody who has a Loog, and hit that notification bell because we're here every Thursday with a new lesson. Thanks. How do we swing a note? We swing a note by playing long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Instead of it being even, we're going to give more weight or a little more time to the down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You want to maybe think of it like I've got 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You hear that? So I'm going 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What we really want to feel is a big heavy down and a very quick up. It's kind of the easier way to think of it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And there we have it, a little bit of a swing. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up. Cool. Change. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. All right, great. So that's like our second level of strumming. We have quarter notes, we have straight eighth note, quarter note, eighth notes, quarter note, eighth notes, and now we have our swing eighth notes. Quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note. Great. Hey, do you have a song that you love and you want to play? Make a comment below. Give me a list. I love hearing from my community and creating a queue of lessons to put together for you all. I have a few in my bucket here to add to these lessons, so stay tuned. Maybe your song that you put in the comments will come up very shortly on our lessons every Thursday. The next level of strumming I want to reach is to mimic the song a little more. So I'm going to stick with the down, down, up on the E minor. But when we change to the D6, right, adding our second finger to the second fret of the third string, I want to create more syncopation. There's that word, syncopation, with our strumming. Syncopation means that we're going to skip downbeats and only play upbeats. So it'll be like, wow. Down, up, down, up. Okay. Down, up, down, up. Play that with me. Down, up, down, up. Notice I've skipped 2 downbeats. Down, up, miss, up, down, up. And those misses are on beats 2 and 3. Down, up, down, up. Okay, let's put together the E minor and the D7, D6 chord with this new strum. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is a little more advanced, right? You feel it, don't you? I'm even like flustered trying to teach it. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Notice that when I change the chord, I'm doing a down, up right away. That's a big helpful tip for changing the chord, is to make sure that the down, up happens right away on that change to D6 chord. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, how's that going? Yeah, so that I think is just one step shy of it sounding exactly like the recording, and a very, very consumable, learnable, changing strumming pattern. Notice that we are changing strumming as we're changing the chords. That's what makes the song a little more complicated or more fun to play. All right, good challenge of the day. And a really good lesson. You see it now, right? This song is not complicated, but lots of lessons, lots of things to learn. Cool. All right, last one. Here we go. So this is the most advanced we can get, and I'm trying to really mimic exactly how it sounds on the recording. I listened to the first 10 seconds of this song like 20 times to make sure I got this count right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick with everything we know. We're just going to add an extra up in the first bar in the E minor shape. So we're just adding an extra up. So instead of down, down, up, down, down, up, we're going to go down, down, up, down, up. And this is where this swing really helps. Down, down, up, down, up. Right? Down, down, up, down, up. Okay. And that really, when you listen to it, it really mimics it well. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. There you go. Down, down, up, down, up. Nice. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. So there you go. We have increasingly difficult strumming patterns that you can use to play this song. And I encourage you to come back to this lesson and keep growing through these progressions. Master the quarter note and the changes. Then get to the straight eighth note, quarter note, straight eighth note combination. And then move into the swinging eighth note combination. See how you're progressing already? And then we get into the more complicated two chords, two different strumming patterns, and then we have the most complicated one with a little more syncopation, a little more down, up, down, up. Here's a tip. When we are playing this song, if you can feel a little bit more of this backbeat, the feeling of 2 and 4, feel it. What do I mean by feeling it? Like strumming it just a little bit harder, you start to feel a more of that clip-clop feel. It really is supposed to sound like a horse kind of walking, trotting, grazing through the desert. Da, da. Sounds kind of cool, right? So the 2 and the 4 are going to give you a little bit more oomph. That would be, if I were to practice that, I'd practice that on that first down up, right? The long down up, I'm actually going to make harder, or like try and strum it a little bit harder. I think I've naturally been doing it throughout this lesson. You hear that? Yeah. So that's a really good tip for this song. Really emphasize the 2 and the 4, even if I was doing quarter notes. Cool. Okay, so there's Horse with No Name by America. I love Sister Golden Hair. I'm probably going to do a lesson on that one later. If you have an America song that you love, let me know. I hope you like our lessons. Here we are, Loog Nation, a community of players picking up a 3-string guitar for you, maybe it's for yourself, maybe it's for your kids. Either way, we're picking up and we're playing guitar. And thank you for joining me each week so that you can play your guitar and make sure you get a lesson in and some practice time in. All right, guys. I'll see you next week with a new lesson. Keep practicing this cool strum and this song, Horse with No Name. Let's do it.